too into it today. Made a short today, and I was quite happy with it. And YouTube is just giving me problems.
Ooh, what is this power?
YouTube is giving me problems.
Fortune's finally smiling upon me.
But, fun is done. Yeah, continue exploring here real quick.
Out of my face! 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 Out of my face!
Hey Hedgehog, how you doing? Hot Pursuit Remastered. Yeah, I played that a little while ago. A little bit ago. It wasn't a very long game to stream. I think I got like 4 sessions out of it, give or take. Still, that game is really important, so...
Easy prey.
I really like that game.
Got a gun! Out of my face! Impressive. You actually held your own against the mighty Vegeta.
Yeah, actually, I did the cop and the racer all the way to the end. I honestly thought I was going to get stuck somewhere and it was going to take longer, but it didn't. I was a little surprised. I mean, yeah, I think a lot of people wanted, you know, customization and didn't want what that game was. I think they missed the point of that game, to be honest.
Easy prey.
That was actually an exceptionally good game, all things considered. You can have a good racing game that doesn't allow you to buy, you know, buy parts or do customization.
Fortune's finally smiling upon me.
It can happen.
This one might provide a challenge.
Just a lot of people, they want customization these days. I can't blame them. I'm kind of that way with my RPGs. Like, I'm not a super huge fan of RPGs that you can't customize.
Vegeta! Hey there!
Doria.
It's been quite some time, Dodoria. I've waited for you to foolishly leave Frieza aside. Knocking you around should be easy enough without Frieza here.
You think you're hot stuff, don't you?
Yes, I do, Dodoria.
Do yourself a favor. Shut up and just hand over that scouter of yours. Do that and I'll let you live just this once.
Is that so? You went completely radio silent during your attack on the Namekian village, which can obviously mean only one thing. You've lost every single one of your scouters, haven't you? How perfect! Now I can make my way over there unnoticed. You want this, don't you?
I guess you're not as dumb as you look, Vegeta.
Well, Vegeta doesn't need it.
What are you doing? Why did you break it? You idiot! Don't you realize you're not going to be able to find the Namekians without it?
I recently spent some time on a planet called Earth. Believe it or not, they don't require scouters in order to sense power. There was another Saiyan there as well, and he also knew how to use that technique. Which means an elite like myself should easily master it.
That's it then, isn't it? Those little runts I was after, they were Earthlings.
They were Earthlings.
What are you doing, teaming up with those punks?
What? Earthlings? What the hell are you talking about? There's no way Earthlings could be out here. Enough of this nonsense. Stop wasting time and come at me already. I see what's going on here. You've come to realize just how much stronger I've gotten, and now you're too afraid to fight me. You saw my power level on your scouter before, didn't you?
That number wasn't accurate. My scouter was busted.
I'm afraid it wasn't, Midoriya.
What are you so afraid of? Go on, try to attack me.
Who do you think you are? You're not better than me.
Invincibility attack.
We say it's grow stronger with every battle we fight. The stronger the opponent is, the stronger we become after the fact.
I know what I'm gonna do.
My near-death experience on Earth greatly increased my power. That's what it means to be a mighty Saiyan warrior. Thank God! Thank God!
Now I'm pissed. I'm gonna blow you to pieces.
Oh boy.
Believe it! Thank God!
Could you stop hitting me so hard? That's great. Oh god. Maybe I'll do this item. That's not fair, man. Retaliate after. Okay.
Prepare yourself! This is what happens when you get too cocky and slack off! If you ever resurrect, pray it to something
Oh god, no. Come on, man.
Got a gun!
He does that by default, right after
Got
I
a gun!
die, Midoriya. God, you're so broken. Of course I got an A. Cheater. I mean,
Wait, Vegeta!
I am playing on the
If
hardest
you let me
difficulty. I don't know
go,
why I'm
I'll
complaining.
let you in
It
on
is
a little
what it is.
secret. But it ain't so little. It's a big one. It's about the home of your people. It's
Oh.
about planet Vegeta.
So yeah, this is what
What?
Vegeta learned.
What is it? Spit it out!
You've probably heard all this before. How planet Vegeta was destroyed by some huge meteor, right? But that's not the truth. What happened is a bunch of crazy strong Saiyans like yourself started cropping up all over the place. And the more powerful they got, the more they didn't see the point in following orders from anybody. Lord Frieza lost trust in you guys, and because of that, he felt he needed to lay down the law. And oh, did he! Lord Frieza ended up not just destroying planet Vegeta, but every
Actually, I
single
agree with
Saiyan
you,
himself.
Hedgehog. It did.
But you know, Vegeta,
I think
You
it took
should be
what made
grateful.
the oldest games great
Lord
and brought it
Frieza
back.
saw a
but
lot of potential in you. Too
You
much
know,
to waste.
times
so he made
change.
sure to destroy the
New
planet
kids
when
don't
you
like
weren't
that
there.
kind of stuff, so it is what it is, really. The same reason why arcade editions of games aren't doing
I
that well,
bet
because
that was a lot to take in, huh?
those older style
You're
games
wrong about that,
kids just aren't
Midoriya.
interested in nowadays.
I couldn't care less about my planet, my comrades, or even my parents. But what infuriates me to no end is how I let myself be used all this time by bastards like you.
That's right.
Thinking about it makes me sick to my stomach.
Put him in his place.
Lord Frieza!
Bye-bye.
Frieza's terrified of the limitless potential of a Saiyan's power.
Mm-hmm.
If what I heard on the Scouter is to be believed, then all 7 Dragon Balls are needed in order to make a wish come true. First, I'll get my hands on the 2 remaining Dragon Balls. No, 1 should be more than sufficient. If I can hide even just 1 of them, Frieza and his lackeys won't be able to make their wish a reality.
Very true.
Then all I have to do is wait until their guard is down and steal the rest of them.
Back to being the people I don't want to play as.
We're finally back.
Well, you guys certainly took your time, didn't you?
Oh, Bulma, come on.
Took your time.
Huh? Who's the pocket-sized Piccolo? Oh, he's Namekian, isn't he? What's your name, little guy?
Yes, my name is Dende.
Huh. It looks like you guys have been through a lot. Oh yeah, that's right! I've got great news from my dad.
Really? That's great!
Goku's on his way here as we speak. He should arrive in about 6 days. And I hear he's toughening himself up.
My dad's coming?
Goku's coming.
Hooray! Yahoo!
6 days remained until Goku would arrive on planet Namek.
Yeah, Dodoria turned out to be a little Having 4 unstoppable moves back to back to back like that was kind of annoying.
Goku! Can you hear me, Goku? Wait. Huh? Where are you? Are you in space? Oh, that's right! You're heading to Namek. Good luck finding the Dragon Balls!
Wait a minute. You mean you don't know what's going on? There's some crazy stuff going down on Namek.
Crazy stuff? Well, we can talk about that later. I've actually got some guests here with me. In fact, it's 4 people you know quite well.
Wait, you don't mean...
They've asked me to train them even harder than I trained you.
Hey, Goku, you hear me? We met up with Kami
Yeah,
in
it's
the other
really good
world,
vehicles.
and he told us all about this place.
I really like the roster.
You said there's 4 of them there, right? So that's Yamcha, Tien... Wait, is Piccolo there too?
I'm not about to let you be the only one that gets stronger in all of this.
Chaozu's here with us too. Kami pulled some strings and let us have our bodies back so we can train here. Pretty cool of him, huh?
That's awesome! Glad to hear it. I'm doing a bit of training myself on the way to Namek.
A
I
bit.
had my spaceship customized to simulate 100 times gravity for some extra intense training. But if I don't get stronger in the next 5 days, I'm gonna be in some pretty big trouble.
You mentioned that before. What exactly is going to happen?
Oh yeah, I agree. I love the Murcielago. It dethroned
What?
the Diablo for me. The
Whoa,
Diablo
hold
used
on.
to
You
be
mean
my
there's
favorite.
someone out there that's stronger than Vegeta?
Wait, you're not talking about Frieza, are you?
Beats me. I didn't hear anything about a Frieza. You know him, King Kai?
Listen, Goku. If it's actually Frieza, then stay far away from him. Get on his bad side and you're begging for trouble. I'm telling you, not just for your own safety, but for the safety of Earth, Namek and every other planet in the universe!
Is he really that strong? I kind of want to meet him now.
Do
That's
not
Goku.
go anywhere near him! You hear me?
Is he really that strong? Well, I kind of want to meet him now.
I'm looking for some sort of elder. I'm here to retrieve the Dragon Ball.
Battle for the Dragon Balls.
Krillin, did you feel that?
Yeah. A bunch of energy just started disappearing.
Really?
More Namekians are being killed.
And the one doing the killing has a very familiar energy.
Of course it does.
It's Vegeta! Now it's not just Frieza we gotta worry about wishing for immortality, but Vegeta too!
If we can find one of the Dragon Balls and hide it, neither of them will be able to make their wish.
But they'll just continue killing Namekians until they find all the Dragon Balls.
No!
Oh, Dende.
Who are you people? Where did you come from? And how do you know about the Dragon Balls? Please, if you can, save my people!
Yeah,
Poor
about that.
Dende. Yeah, about that.
Well, if you already know, I think I understand what's going on now. Come on, follow me. I'll take you to see Grand Elder Guru.
Huh?
Grand Elder Guru? Why are we headed there?
Those monsters that attacked our villages already have 4 Dragon Balls. Not only that, didn't you say that there are more people being killed over there?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I know who did it. Vegeta.
Their energy, it's all gone. There's no one left. Then that means there aren't many Namekians left on this planet.
Oh man. Even if we find the Dragon Ball in the village that Vegeta attacked, that still leaves 1. Wait, does Grand Elder Guru have the last Dragon Ball?
Yes.
Not good! If Vegeta reaches him before us, he'll get his hands on the 7th Dragon Ball!
Yep.
We have to hurry and let Guru know.
I'll go with Dende. Gohan and Bulma, you two wait here. There's no point in all of us going, okay?
Right. Be careful, you guys.
They should have went together. They just should have.
So this must be a Dragon Ball. Fascinating. It must be kept safe. Time to hide it. No one could possibly find it as long as it remains at the bottom of this lake. If it's true that Frieza and his worms have 5, that means just 1 is left out there. This power. It's Zarbon. I'm sure of it. It would appear that he's finally off that leash of his.
I do not like Zarbon at all.
He'll be joining Dodoria soon enough. In hell.
Alright, let's get the... Says there's some mining over here. Oh, right there.
Out of my face! Out of my face! Out of my face!
Cool.
The Dragon Balls are mine. Ooh, what is this power? In my current state, Zarbon is no match for me.
Is there a training spot here somewhere? I see it on the map.
All I need to do now is finish off the rest of Frieza's pathetic goons. Then the Dragon Balls are as good as mine.
Okay, there's a fishing spot. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's go try it out. Maybe Vegeta's got something. Oh. That is so annoying. Alright, anything from Vegeta? Okay, I do have some stuff for Vegeta. Alright.
Prepare yourself!
That's right, you're next. Okay, that is so annoying. He's just gonna spam a move that he keeps spamming? That's crazy.
Prepare yourself! Prepare yourself!
Okay.
Prepare yourself!
God, man. Wow. That was, Alright, let's go upgrade his abilities first. Oh, I thought that gave me an upgrade. I guess not. Okay. Okay. What's the difference? Let's try rapid, whatever. Sure. Learn body smash level. Oh, that's a super high level one. Never mind. Alright. Are there any spaceships in the area I'm in? Okay, I got a couple over there. We should be able to get to them.
I'd better not leave this
Or
place.
not. I don't think there were any other spaceships, so I can't get
Close.
So far, this Namekian part has been kind of weird. don't think I can get to any spaceship right now, so I'll have to go ahead and continue. Wait, I need a campsite. There we go. Need a rest because I'm like half dead from that fight. Alright, let's continue. Let's keep going.
We wouldn't have to split up and find the villagers if we just had our scouters. Well, look at that. If it isn't
Zarbon.
You know, I ran into your friend Dodoria earlier. He's super dead. And soon you will be. What? You beat Dodoria? So that's why he never came back. I can't believe this.
Yep.
I hear you've lost all your precious scouters and had to split up to look for Namekian villages. Which can only mean Frieza's holding on to the Dragon Balls you've obtained so far. Damn you. Frieza will not get his dirty hands on all of them. I'll make sure of it. I've already found one myself, and the others are as good as mine. What?
Sorry, Zarbon, your time has come.
As long as I can attain immortality, life is as good as dead. You fool! Immortality will be enough to set Lord free. You prepare yourself.
Oh, wow.
Afforded me some of the greatest power. You still don't get it, do you? Lord Frieza's power is beyond anything you could ever imagine.
I like that.
Prepare yourself!
I really like that.
Got a gun! Still fear the power of the sage. You're about to just a taste of that very power. You got a gun!
Gotcha, buddy.
Got a gun! You prepare yourself! Lost the will to fight! I don't believe this.
That was actually pretty funny.
After all that, you couldn't lay a finger on me! You've improved. I'll give you that much at least. But you don't seem to realize the mistake you've just made.
Oh, boy.
You have awakened my true power. You've got quite a sense of humor. Go on, show me your power. You are going to regret this, Vegeta. Prepare to be amazed by my glorious transformation.
I don't know if I'd call it glory.
Damn you! You must feel pretty foolish. You went to all that trouble to grow stronger, and for what? Nothing. And here's something else you probably didn't know. Lord Frieza also hides his true power behind transformations. Oh, he passed out. I'm afraid I can't let you die just yet. I still have a lot to ask you.
Well, sucks to be Vegeta.
I can't believe I'm actually providing aid to a traitor like you. Once you're fully conscious, you're going to tell me where you've hidden the Dragon Ball.
That's Guru's house.
That's it?
Hey, Nail!
Nail.
You're okay!
I'm glad to see you're safe, Dende. Grand Elder Guru is aware of your situation. You two may enter. Grand Elder Guru will see you now.
Nail and Piccolo fusing to be beast mode.
He's huge.
Welcome, young Earthling. I understand I have you to thank for saving my little Dende here. My gratitude.
Well, I really didn't do much.
It pains me that most of my children on this planet have fallen victim to such vile invaders. I had no idea the Dragon Balls, the very symbols of Namekian wisdom and power, could cause such strife.
Forgive me for cutting straight to the chase, but do you think I could borrow the one that you got right there? Look, I won't let the bad guys get their hands on it. I promise!
I'd like him to have it as well. If the Earthlings get the Dragon Balls, they can wish for theirs to return to Earth.
What? There are Dragon Balls on Earth as well? Is, or was, there a Namekian there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember hearing about one coming to Earth in order to flee some sort of crisis here on Namek.
It must have been Kata's child. Truthfully, I'm surprised the child was able to survive the journey. If memory serves me, he was a gifted member of the Dragon Clan, the creators of the Dragon Balls. But how is it he met his end? Did he die of natural causes, or was he killed?
He was killed. By someone here on Namek, a Saiyan named Vegeta.
Young Earthling, please step forward. I would like to look into your past.
Oh, Guru.
My past?
My goodness. He split himself in two to combat the evil in his own heart? How foolish. To reduce such extraordinary potential is such a waste. If he had remained as one, he might not have met with such a horrible fate.
Remained as one? Wait, does that mean if Kami and Piccolo rejoin, Piccolo will get his power back?
Very well. I can see that your intentions are pure, and that you have exhibited great bravery thus far.
That I had.
I will entrust this Dragon Ball to you. However, you might not be able to make your wish.
What do you mean?
Unfortunately, I am not long for this world. I have perhaps only a few days left. Do you think you can reclaim the remaining Dragon Balls from those horrible fiends? As strong as you are, I fear that might prove impossible. Once I am gone, the Dragon Balls will cease to exist.
I forgot that they were tied to his life.
I see. Well, I guess we'll just have to do what we can. I'll keep the Dragon Ball, and I'll guard it with my life.
I appreciate it. I must say, you seem to possess a great deal of strength for an Earthling. But much of it lies dormant and unrealized. How unfortunate. Allow me to release the power resting deep inside you.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm hiding any more power. I mean, I'm already pushing myself to the limit. Where did all this power come from? Yeah! I've never felt this kind of power before! This is incredible! Wait. Would it be okay if I brought a friend of mine here to see you? I bet he's got more untapped power than me hidden inside of him.
Yes, please bring him here. We could use another ally in the fight for justice.
Okay, I'll be right back with him. Now, wait here, Dende. I'm gonna go get Gohan, okay?
All right. Be careful.
Oh, Dende. Where does Guru go? Oh, he's on the adventure tab. That makes sense. I hope I get a marker for Nail. I really do.
Hey, Gohan! According to the radar, the Dragon Ball over there is on the move.
It's on the move.
It's heading straight for us. Do you think it's Krillin on his way back?
I do.
I bet it is. But, what about this one? These 5 here are probably the ones that Frieza guy has. And hey, here's this one all by its lonesome.
Wait, that's the village we heard Vegeta was attacking, right? But Vegeta isn't there. I don't sense his energy anywhere near it.
Oh, I think I get it. He attacked the village, but he didn't find the Dragon Ball.
Let me borrow the radar, Bulma. I'm going to go find that Dragon Ball. Okay, here we go.
Hey! Actually...
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
Now's my chance. Not sensing any scary energy in the area. That's good. Lucky!
Time to finally explore the map. Yay.
Wow, this energy's incredible.
God, bring this shit.
I did it!
It kind of sucks that I'm back to being Gohan. Very tired of being Gohan. I didn't talk there.
Counting on you, Junior.
Alright, this is the way I got it. I mean, I do like it.
I think I can handle
I don't find myself, like, I'm not a super Ferrari fan. I do like some of the classics, but, and my favorite Ferrari is the, F40, so.
Hooray! I found a good one!
That's about the extent of that.
Take you down!
I'm more of a Lambo fan myself.
I actually won!
Okay. Stones here somewhere. Where is it?
Got it! I think I can handle this.
Okay.
I actually won! I did it! What's this?
Alright, so I guess let's head to the side quest.
I think I can handle this. won! Wow, this energy's incredible!
Alright, who is in this town? Oh. Thank you. Let me help this little guy out. Oh, looky here, I found me a little Mickey nut.
Pathetic!
Oh, these silly Frieza Force guys. Of course I'll save the cute little mini Piccolo, as she called it.
What?
I don't think so!
I don't think so. Gotcha. That was easy peasy. They're safe now.
Hey!
Stay away. If I just killed them, why would I be one of them?
Let's see. Huh? Huh?
I only need water to survive. That's kind of lucky. I think.
Okay. What?
You can't drink water anymore.
Huh?
It's gonna make me collect fruit now? Come on.
I think I can handle this.
So you did just fall like 300 feet, so if you can fall that far, you can handle some fruit.
I think I can handle this.
Where's the last one?
You look really strong. Take you down.
Nice.
How's that?
Okay. There was one there, I got it. There was one there, I got it. Oh, somehow I missed this one.
Hi.
he needed food when his people don't need food at all? It's a little weird. Oh, I'm getting the runaround. Wanted to continue, and yet, no, it's making me run around like crazy.
What? Right.
I mean, that's one way to explain that, I think, but that's a little far-fetched. Because it's the right thing to do.
Hi!
Oh, you're using the M3 now, huh? Talk about iconic car for Need for Speed. I mean, it is an iconic car in real life as well. But...
Thank you!
That wasn't even that much EXP, to be honest. Oh, that's right, I gotta do the board. Community board. I think it said he was good at adventuring. I mean, it's not a bad bonus. This is adventuring, right? I guess that works. So, latent power unleashed. He goes with... Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it has a different sound effect, actually.
I have to hurry up and find that Dragon Ball. I probably shouldn't fly too far.
Let me blow up the last spaceship.
I have to hurry up and find that Dragon Ball. Looks like there's nothing up ahead.
I thought I was going to be able to explore. I was wrong.
It should be right around here.
Still can't explore. Awesome.
This is awful. The village is in ruins.
Yep, that's what
Got
happened.
to find that Dragon Ball. Wait, it's not in a house? Yay, I found it!
Yay.
But what was it doing in a place like that? Maybe the villagers were in a rush to hide it.
Probably. Come on, Vegeta.
What was that explosion just now?
Oh, it can't be.
He's not in the recuperation tank? Damn that Vegeta! Where could he be?
Find him, Zarbon! Find him now!
Aha! The Dragon Balls! Looks like 5 of them are here. And I can't leave this place without all 5 of them. Looks like time isn't on my side either. Great. Going to have to buy myself some time here. Ha! There we go. Now it's my turn.
No, that filthy Saiyan monkey! Vegeta appears to be after the Dragon Balls!
Filthy Saiyan monkey.
No, the Dragon Balls!
Damn that Vegeta!
This is inexcusable! You will scour this entire planet and find that traitor! If after 1 hour's time you do not return to me with Vegeta, know that your death will be a slow and painful one!
Oh, yes, sir.
It pains me to say, but it appears Saiyans are capable of more than I initially thought. They seem to grow stronger with each battle they manage to survive.
That is true.
They can't hope to reach my superior level, of course. Still, it might prove prudent to finally rid myself of them once and for all. It would be quite bothersome if I had to deal with a Super Saiyan. It seems it may be time to call the Ginyu Force.
The Ginyu Force. I'm still playing. I will be right back, though.
Here they are. Yes, yes, I'm untouchable! This is what you get, Frieza! Your Dragon Balls are finally mine! Now that I have these and the one that I hid underwater, that leaves just 1 to collect, then I'll have all 7! This huge power, is that Zarbon?
This was great! I had no idea I had this kind of power! I bet I can make it back to Gohan in no time at all! Oh man, I bet Gohan's gonna get way stronger than me when he meets Guru!
The little runt from Earth? Why is he on Namek? Ha! And he's holding the very last Dragon Ball as well! Seems fortune is smiling quite favorably on yours truly today. Oh, damn that Vegeta. Where did he go? If I don't find him soon, Lord Frieza will have my head. Wait, that... Oh, I've finally found you, Vegeta! A huge power level is on its way here. I guess Zarbon found me. Good. Once I get that Dragon Ball off the pint-sized Earthling, I'll finish him off once and for all. Zarbon's probably quite full of himself after the last encounter, which means his guard should be down. One thing at a time, though. First, I have to get my hands on that Dragon Ball. gun! Prepare yourself! Worthless. Well now. If I go much farther, I'll lose track of that. There's no time to waste here. Easy prey. Are you ready to die? Got a gun! Out of my face! Out of my... Impressive! You actually held your own against the mighty Vegeta. Zarbon is as good as dead!
Alright, sorry about that. Back.
Krillin!
Bulma, I told you to hide! It's not safe for you!
Is that a Dragon Ball? Wow.
Yeah, they are a
Those
lot
things are
bigger here on
huge
Namek.
here.
Yeah, I got it from Guru. He's a remarkable person. Oh yeah, that's right. Where's Gohan? I want to take him to see Guru to increase his power level.
He left to go look for the other Dragon Ball. The radar showed one in the village Vegeta attacked before.
What? Really? What the? This power? No way!
Yep.
Vegeta!
You're a long way from home, Earthling.
Oh no. I was so focused on my increase in power that I didn't notice him.
Good job, Krillin. Good job.
He's not wearing a scouter. And that means he must have learned how to sense power levels without one.
That he did. He did learn how to do that.
That's a nice Dragon Ball you've got yourself there. It would appear that you and I are after the same thing. Fortunately for you, I have some business to take care of before I take it. But I'd think twice before doing something stupid like running away if I were you.
Huh?
There you are. Well, well. You've got some nerve, Vegeta.
Oh, let me put
Thanks to
Starbomb
your
down
foolish
this time.
actions, Lord Frieza has lost faith in me.
If you don't give me the location of the Dragon Balls this instant, I'll just have to beat it out of you. You're welcome to try. You never learn, do you?
Oh boy,
Let
that's
his guard down.
not a face you want to take home to Mama.
There's nowhere to run, Vegeta.
Gun! Believe it! Prepare yourself!
Oh boy.
Prepare yourself! Prepare yourself! Look at you, you're already running out of steam! Oh, Saruman, I sincerely hope you're ready for your trip to hell!
Oh, I was really hoping to.
Don't make me laugh. Don't be absurd. I have far more power than a savage like you.
Give it to him then.
Prepare yourself!
Have no
beating me! You're up against a Saiyan! Don't underestimate me! Got it, got it! Take this!
Okay.
Big ol'!
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, that's not good. Oh, crap.
Believe it! Prepare yourself! Vegeta! Got it!
Oh, God.
Prepare yourself!
Where'd he go? Oh, come on. He is shredding the crap out of me all of a sudden. He killed me. That is absolutely busted. There is nothing I could have done about any of that. Nothing. That was completely loaded. Okay.
There's
all right.
nowhere to run, Vegeta! Prepare yourself!
Starball.
Prepare yourself!
Get away from me!
Believe it! Prepare yourself!
They were Mustangs? Kind of stuff.
Prepare yourself!
Yeah, I'm more of a Mopar guy myself. But I guess,
Prepare yourself! Look at you! You're already running out of steam! Oh, Saruman, I sincerely hope you're ready.
I guess I like a good Cobra. You know, any of the Cobras from the 80s. Late 80s. Like, I like all Mustangs. It's not my kind of thing. I'm a Charger guy myself.
Prepare yourself!
That's not good. That's not good. No, 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 no. Oh, I see. It doesn't move no matter what. Ah. No wonder I was having such a hard time.
Believe it!
Okay. Right. How am I supposed to get away from that move? Come on, man.
Prepare yourself! Prepare yourself!
Crap, man. Better have gotten in this. But yeah, when it comes to Mustangs, I mean, I like the Cobras. I like
Remember when I clung to
the
life
old
by a
bosses and
thread?
stuff like that.
I bet you regret healing me now, don't
I
you?
am kind of a fan of some of the newer, like, either the newer Shelbys, the hybrid Shelbys they've been making.
Something to keep in
Or,
mind. We Saiyans grow stronger every time we're brought to the brink of death.
some of those ready-to-rock versions that they made are pretty neat. But
Oh, yeah. That's right.
If we're talking
Goku keeps getting
like
stronger
favorite
after each
muscle,
one of his fights.
it's always gonna be a 69 Charger.
So, Baldy, what's it going to be? You forking over that ball, or am I taking it?
Fork it
Okay,
over.
if I give this to you, do you promise just to take it and leave?
Fine, why not? There's no point in wasting my time with small fries like you once I have the Dragon Ball.
It's kind of funny if you watch the anime,
Finally,
you can tell
I will be the one to rule over the universe, not that
Vegeta's
foolish
attitude
Frieza.
is changing at this
Immortality
moment
will
in
be
the
mine!
show / manga. Because the old Vegeta wouldn't have cared if Krillin was a small fry. He would have just killed him anyway.
Just let him have all 7 Dragon Balls. Come on, Gohan, we're counting on you. Whatever you do, don't let Vegeta find you.
Actually, it's funny you said that. I do like the 2005 GT. Wasn't that the turn when they started the new body? Actually, I am a little fond of that. I know there are a lot of people that didn't like it when they started the new body.
I hope Krillin and Bulma are okay.
I like that it
Better
was
hurry.
a tribute, you know, to old Mustangs. And I appreciated it. Oh, good. You get to play as Gohan.
Sure no one sees
I'm
me
so
though.
tired of playing as Gohan. This game's called Kakarot,
Better pick
not
up
Gohan.
my speed.
Let's see if I can
One has
defeat the
4
rest of the
stars.
spaceships now.
It's just like the one I wore on top of my hat.
Let's see if I can, maybe.
I think I can handle this.
I still can't destroy those ships. This is
Dragon Balls here sure are huge.
Are there any side missions? No. I don't see any.
This one makes the one on my hat look like a gumdrop.
Absolutely. I can't go that way either. Okay. What?
Someone's coming. Vegeta! I have to hurry up and hide. Where to hide? Where to hide?
Oh, that water shine's pretty nice. Actually, looks really good.
Where did this power come from all of a sudden? It's gone. What's going on here?
Vegeta.
Who's there?
Vegeta
If you
learning
don't
how
show
to sense
yourself
power.
right now, I'll reduce this place to ashes!
Wait! It's only me!
Well, if it isn't Kakarot's little brat.
That's a Dragon Ball! Wait, where did you get that?
It was a gift from that follically challenged friend of yours.
Follically challenged.
Krillin? You killed him, didn't you?
No, he's alive. But I'd be more than willing to fix that if you'd like.
Huh?
And I think I'll let you live. Luckily for you, I'm feeling generous now that I've got all the Dragon Balls.
All of them? Oh,
Curious, what's that you've got in your hand there?
oh, this? It's a watch!
It's a watch?
With such primitive technology, I'm surprised you Earthlings managed to make it to a remote planet like this. If you're here, then that must mean Kakarot's here too.
No, he isn't!
Oh, I see. That's too bad. When you get back to Earth, tell Kakarot something for me. The next time we meet, I'm going to turn him and his precious planet into space dust.
Oh, Vegeta, never change.
That was close!
Can't believe Vegeta did not notice the Dragon Ball. Like, seriously.
Krillin!
Gohan!
Krillin, look! Look what I found!
Way to go, Gohan! We knew you could do it!
Great job, Gohan!
We better get out of here, and quickly. Vegeta now knows where to find us.
Yeah, I know. I ran into him not too long ago.
Yep.
What?
Fortunately, I was able to hide this ball well enough that he didn't find it.
Oh man, you're one lucky kid, you know that?
Extremely
That's
lucky.
enough. Let's get out of here.
Cannot believe that Vegeta did not see the ball.
It's not here. Impossible! It's a straight shot from where that brat was to here and where the Earthling was before. But how? How did he find it? That device he was holding. That wasn't a watch! Damn that little maggot! He took what is rightfully mine and will pay with his life!
I remember that scene in the anime. It was way crazy.
No! They're gone! Those damn Earthlings. They have no idea who they're messing with. It's only a matter of time before they come after the 6 Dragon Balls I have at my disposal. And when they do, I'll make them regret ever having crossed me!
Thank God for those combos I got versus Zarbon. I wouldn't have got S's. That's for sure.
Krillin and the others were able to secure one of the Dragon Balls from Guru, but it was quickly stolen by Vegeta. But thanks to Gohan's quick thinking, they were able to prevent Vegeta from getting his hands on all 7 of them. In order to avoid Vegeta's wrath, the trio had to find a new place to hide. Krillin then made his way back to Guru with Gohan in tow. Frieza's ace
Wait,
up his
did you
sleeve,
skip all of that?
the Ginyu Force.
I mean, I guess they could.
No
It's
way.
not that important.
What?
Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, they're gonna skip
Gotta make
it?
sure that Vegeta and the others
Oh,
don't
I got
find
a
us.
bunch of
Right.
side quests here.
What's up?
Give me a break.
We're smack dab in the middle
No.
of nowhere.
Hey, now!
There's no materials
Huh?
for models. In other words, what does she want? Selfish Bulma with that face. Absolutely love it. I love when they do that.
Yeah.
I think I have
Okay,
that.
go for it.
I think I got it when I was Vegeta. Yeah. Haha, I already got it.
What?
Hi.
So glad I already got it. Cool. Cool. Wait, what? She could run out? Oh man, don't run out.
Everything turned out okay.
Oh, I remember these guys. Visiting aliens. Boy, did they came to the wrong planet.
Let's see.
Place is so sweet.
Hey!
What? No?
No, we're not Namekians.
Yep.
Wow.
What's up?
Dangerous part of the fun part of traveling. What?
Let's see.
No.
Yep.
Huh?
A Mars stone.
Let's see.
Alright, I'll do it. Not that I don't think they don't deserve to die, because they don't know how to listen to reason. Just let me go find this stone already. There we go.
Do you think I have as much power as Vegeta hidden inside me?
Well, this is all the power that I had. I bet you and your Saiyan blood are hiding all sorts of untapped power.
Really? I can't see the stone?
I think I can handle this.
No, I don't want to fight them. I just want the stone. Well, so much for that.
Barely.
I mean, I don't mind playing Gohan once he's teen Gohan. Okay, this is supposed to show me whatever hidden things are in the area, but I'm not seeing it.
Ready for a real challenge?
Oh, come on. That's what you get.
Well, I won. Barely.
Excuse me. Okay, this is kind of annoying. Oh, do I have to destroy these things? Oh, come on!
Well, I won.
That's what you guys get. Oh, I think I see it. It was in the wreckage. There it is. Yep. Got it.
Right.
Just out of curiosity. Is there training for me in this? Oh.
I think I can handle this.
Of course, some of Frieza's soldiers show up. I mean, it makes sense.
Pathetic.
I never thought we'd run into Taurus.
Say your
here.
prayers.
Say your prayers.
Okay.
You fellows are rather striking.
Here I come! Oh my!
I wish they made like a movie about some of these side races that aren't very strong, that you always see like in the Frieza Force. I feel like that would be cool to see.
I don't think so. Thanks.
Yep, we're putting on a show for you guys with blood and gore. Absolutely demolished. Yep, it was a wonderful show. Yes, take your rock and go away.
Wow.
Yep. No, no. Yep.
Oh. Yep, they are insane, that's for sure. They are completely crazy. Okay. I think I'm gonna fish a little bit more. Because, you know, I don't... Namek isn't a permanent place. So, I'd rather fish some more while I'm here. Yeah, I can jump that high. Alright, what kind of bait do I have? What kind of bait have I acquired? No. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna use that because more items the better. Give it to me. Give me the fat loots. Nice.
I'll do what I can.
Come on. You know you want it. Oh, that's right. They're these weird.
All right.
That's so big. It's such a big fish.
I did my best.
Yeah, because I gotta at least make up for the items that.
All right. I actually caught a fish.
I think I prefer the multi-item fish bait stuff. I like that more.
I'll do what I can.
Come on. Come closer. Come get a nibble. Oh, it's a red one. Look at it.
I did my best.
Incredible.
All right. I actually caught a fish.
Maybe I should just use all of my happy... whatever they're called.
I'll do what I can.
I want that big fish, but he never comes over. Little fish is gonna win.
All right. I did my best.
They're such huge fish, you know? Like,
All right. I actually caught a fish.
I don't understand the fish appearing one because, as far as I know, every time you put the tail in the water, there are fish there, you know. So I don't get that.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, wrong button. Oh no. I wasn't thinking and I pressed the wrong button. I pressed A. Let's do one more. I feel bad about missing that one.
I'll do what I can.
Any day now. Why are you guys way over there? Alright, so I think I got enough fishy parts for now.
I did my best.
From Namek. It's not like I had any other good
All
food.
right! I actually caught a fish!
Alright, let's go. Oh. I can stack this stuff. Oh, I didn't know that. I had no idea I could do that. Okay. Limited editions? Oh, it's the... It was the Diablo SV, and then it became the Murcielago when it came out. We absolutely fell in love with that. Alright, let's do some of these wind tunnel things. I haven't done them yet. It? Okay. I've never been a big fan of the Huracan, even though I know it's super popular. Or other weird ones like the Egoista, I thought was kind of weird.
I think I can handle this.
Pretty much the Murcielago, although I do have a special mention that the Reventon really hit home for me when it came out. Like, it didn't replace the Murcielago, but I did think the Reventon was absolutely gorgeous. And I was happy they made that car. Where are the minerals? Where? Oh, there they are. Yeah, the Reventon's just... I mean, you have to be blind to think that car is not gorgeous. I don't even... You really hate cars and stuff to look at the Reventon and be like, this car's garbage. Okay, I probably should have got underwater food. I don't think I'll ever explore the underwater here. Oh well. There was a time that the Reventon almost beat the Murcielago for me, but at the end of the day, there's just something about like the way it sounds in real life and everything. Like, that car is amazing. It's almost like an Italian muscle car. Certainly came a long way from tractors.
There it is!
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right.
It's on top of that tall mountain. See it?
Checking if I could get rid of these ships. There we go. I can get rid of the last ship. Cool.
Hope that stuff got it!
High quality onions. I'll take it.
I I think I can.
Ready for a real challenge?
Oh my god, that's not good.
How's that? I did it! Got it!
Oh, I destroyed all the freeze ships. I'm pretty sure. I did. Cool. That's all that rare loot. Let's go ahead and continue the story then.
I think I can handle this.
Go on, I'm sensing great power.
What? It can't be. It's Vegeta!
Gohan, I'm gonna buy us some time. You hurry on to Guru's place.
Okay.
Do you have a death wish, Runt? Hand over that Dragon Ball with the 4 stars on it right now, or face the consequences.
What are you talking about?
Boom, boom.
If you won't talk, I'll just have to make you.
Oh, we don't want to fight Vegeta. No, no, no.
Astounding.
I heard you can unlock latent power.
Gohan.
Indeed. And latent power is something you have in great abundance. However, I sense you also bear some resistance towards it. A full awakening will require some effort.
Real sorry, but we're kind of in a hurry.
Worry not. I need only time for a few questions.
A few questions?
Then I will tap into the power buried deep within you. Now, calm your mind and answer.
Mind is calm.
Okay.
My boy, what do you think of great power? No, that is not what you truly believe.
God, I have to answer like
Now
I'm going.
then,
No.
once more. My boy, what do you think of great power?
I ask those questions if it's gonna be Gohan who answers.
Yes, to you, power can be a
Like,
frightening
why?
force
Why even
indeed.
bother asking the player?
But that is not all. I sense you feel its full potential as well.
They do.
Let us move on. Tell me, when should power be used? Correct. Power must be utilized only when necessary. The final question. Upon gaining power, for what purpose will you fight? No, that is not what you truly
That was a
believe.
good answer,
Now,
though.
Upon gain... Yes, that is why you fight. Think
There was
only
nothing wrong
of
with the other
this
thing.
and relax.
Okay.
Now, I shall begin.
Of course, Gohan leveled up.
There's someone in there. That's where you've hidden the ball, isn't it?
No! Wait, Vegeta! Don't!
Get lost. There's no way I'm letting you inside.
Do you want to die that badly? A huge power level is inside. That must be Kakarot. So he is here after all. What the hell? It's you! How did you increase your power so much?
Oh, Dende, I have a favor to ask of you, my child. Please let the others know there is a large unknown power source approaching the planet.
What? Of course!
Ginyu Force.
Everyone! Grand Elder Guru says something is approaching the planet!
Hey, it's gotta be Goku! Goku's finally here!
It's not Goku.
What? You really think so? It feels like there's more than one.
More than one? Wait! That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Energy! Damn it, it has to be the Ginyu Force! I can't believe Frieza actually called the Ginyu Force! You! Give me the Dragon Ball right now!
Are you insane? There's no way we're gonna give it to you!
Just do it! I won't lay a finger on you once I'm immortal! You have my word!
You think we're falling for that?
Don't you get it? Each member of the Ginyu Force is just as strong as me, maybe even stronger! And there are 5 of them! They'll hunt us down with their advanced scouters and kill every single one of us! There's only one way to beat them, and that's to give me the ball so I can wish for immortality!
I mean, it's not
The
bad
Saiyan may be
logic.
speaking the truth. There are indeed 5 evil power sources on their way.
But if we do this, then we came all the way out here for nothing!
The Dragon Balls grant the user 3 wishes. You can still have your wish granted.
3? I thought we only got 1 wish.
If I don't get my wish, then kiss your asses goodbye!
Okay, fine. Follow us! But you had better keep your promise! This is crazy!
Fly as fast as you can!
I mean, you can't knock Vegeta for his logic. You know what I mean? Oh, that's so pretty. Holy crap! Look at that explosion.
So they finally arrived.
The freaking Ginyu Force, man.
I've been expecting you.
Raccoon.
Thank you, sir. Lord Frieza, we humbly await to carry out your orders.
The traitorous Vegeta has stolen the Dragon Balls I've gone to great lengths to obtain. Make him suffer for his crime and then bring him to me alive.
Consider it done. Scouters have already locked on. We have Vegeta's location.
Lord Frieza, here's that scouter you ordered.
Thank you.
Now, time for our mission. Men, are you ready for this? To battle!
The freaking Ginyu Force, man.
Bulma, no time to talk. We're taking the Dragon Ball.
What? What's going on?
Just sit there and look pretty.
Was
Bulma.
that Vegeta just now?
Poor Bulma so has no idea what's going on.
Wait, are those Ginyu or whatever guys really that strong?
Is there anything on the map? Okay.
If you want to find out that badly, then go ahead and fight them. But don't say I didn't warn you. Hurry, you fools!
I think I might be hungry.
All right, Runt, it's time for some food. Over there! Over there!
Eat a meat. make anything epic. I mean, I could make... Look at the family sitting there eating together. So happy they are. Should I go ahead and just eat some more of that random stuff? Does that really raise everybody's stuff? It did. Okay. Do this. Let's save it too. Haven't saved it in a while. And ever since the game crashed on me the first day, kind of like, I don't know if it's the graphics upgrade they did, but I'm a little scared of it. Oh, I passed it. I really don't like when it does that. I kind of wish every story thing you had to go up and click it.
Well, hey there, Vegeta.
They're fast. We didn't even see them coming.
Damn it! We were so close!
Oh? If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the Dragon Balls, isn't it? The 5 behind you, plus the 2 you're holding? That adds up to all 7!
Yeah, and you're not getting your purple hands on them!
Fine. We'll just have to take them from you then. Guldo!
Sir!
How did he?
Freaking Guldo,
Damn
man.
it! So that tubby four-eyed freak actually does have the ability to stop time. Not good!
I don't think he can stop time. I think he's paralyzed.
And that's all 7 of them. All that's left is to finish you guys off. Vegeta, your suffering will be handled by me personally.
Hey, not so fast, Captain. You got to have all the fun last time.
Yeah, that's right!
Ugh, I suppose you're right. Fine. Raccoon, you take Vegeta. Guldo, you take the 2 kids. This should be interesting. Aren't I a great captain?
These guys.
In the meantime, I'll deliver the Dragon Balls to Lord Frieza. And then he will finally be able to attain immortality!
I mean,
Guldo,
that is a sexy car. I also love the name.
First, huh?
I think Apollo is fitting.
This isn't fair. I'm gonna be done with this in no time.
All right, here goes nothing. Release
Definitely
your power.
has a unique body design.
There's more to you runs than I thought. Let's make this quick.
Come here, man. Let's do it. That hurt. Okay, stop doing that. That'd be great. What is that?
You annoying brats!
Z combos.
Here I go!
Oh! That was cool. Okay.
No, no!
Alright. Oh, come on! He did that twice in a row. Man, this is not easy. He went right through my attack. That's so not fair. Not gonna S this one. Everyone do something. There we go.
Here I go!
That wasn't enough to kill him.
No!
I got an S? Oh man, I can't believe I got an S. That did not feel like an S quality battle. Not even close.
How can I, a member of the Ginyu Force, be beaten by these kids? You gotta be kidding me.
Whoa! You see that? Gudo just got his butt handed to him!
Oh, that's just great! Now that we're down a man, our special fighting pose is going to look ridiculous!
Well, I guess Captain Ginyu's gonna have to come up with a new pose that the four of us can do.
We did it!
Yeah, if we can keep this up until Goku gets here, we should be okay.
You two really are off on your own little world, aren't you? Guldo was nothing. He's the weakest of the bunch. The real suffering truly starts now. All right, Vegeta. Now, it's our turn to play.
If I remember, this fight was hard on normal.
You kids can play too if you want. Heck, I'll play with all of you.
Cruise like a freight train of strength.
Look at you! Prepare yourself! Prepare yourself! Prepare yourself! You're mine! Prepare yourself!
Oh god, no.
You, are you alright? You're going to regret not taking me seriously.
No. Oh god.
Got a gun! Got a gun! Got a gun! Believe it! You're mine! Got a gun! Prepare yourself!
Oh, that felt good. He flew right into that garbage. Oh man. I just realized that was like an early Final Flash he did there. Holy crap, that was pretty.
All right! That was a good warm-up.
Oh.
Now, let's see what you can really do.
He was such a... He was so crazy, man.
Simply magnificent, Captain Ginyu. I must admit, I'm impressed you were able to gather all 7 Dragon Balls so quickly.
There's no higher honor than such praise from you, Lord Frieza.
Oh, it is finally time to turn my dream of immortality into a reality. Let's begin, shall we? Dragon Balls! I command you to grant me immortality and eternal youth!
Sir? Are you immortal now?
No, I suspect not. Ah, yes. There must be some sort of incantation to activate them. Perhaps some sort of secret phrase that only the Namekians know. Seems I'll have to hunt down more of those worms. Oh? Look at that. I'm picking up 3 Namekian power signatures.
Oh no.
It appears a few of them survived.
Lord Frieza, if you would like, I can force the phrase out of them.
No, I think I'll ask them myself. You'll do well to remember that I have experience dealing with these primitive creatures. Captain Ginyu, you stay here and keep watch over the Dragon Balls.
Understood, Lord Frieza. I won't disappoint you.
God, it felt good, that last battle. I like that they didn't make me fight him again. The old games used to do that.
You guys are nothing but a bunch of pushovers. Well, might as well put the 3 of you out of your misery.
Oh, Raccoon, you dirty devil.
What was that? Where'd that spaceship come from?
It's Goku. He finally made it.
Let the fun begin. How far are they gonna level Goku? Because he's way stronger than Raccoon.
Attention, we have arrived on planet Namek.
I gotta find those 3 fast.
The turtles.
Please be alive, you guys. Please be safe.
Goku's heroic arrival.
Very true.
Huh? Gohan? And Krillin? They're in trouble. They're hanging on by a thread. They're really close. Right where those 3 huge powers are.
600,000? What? Spirit bomb attack? Oh yeah, I guess I should probably look at that. What we got? Level 2 Kamehameha, sounds good to me. Level 3 Kamehameha, sounds good to me. So I have a couple training ground things I need to do. Cool. Man, he didn't have any of these abilities unlocked. Alright. Got all that done. Let me find a training spot. Oh, speaking of the devil. Oh yeah? I mean, yeah, it's pretty out there. I also know you're a huge fan of it, so... Spirit Bomb? Yeah, that works. Oh, there was a training spot there. Oh, you missed the wrong person.
Lend me your energy! Lend me your energy!
That spear bomb there, Joker.
Whoa! It's my turn now!
I'm just trying to get used to the skills. Huh. Okay, so we got a bunch of them. The blue devil, that's not
Here goes!
Get out of my face!
Rock, paper, scissors! Lend me your energy! Here goes! My power! My turn now!
Really annoying. Holy crap.
Try this! Lend me your energy!
Wow. That was not easy. Those are only level 20. I'm never gonna beat that level 30 one.
Here goes!
Oh my goodness. Thank you for that, Gohan.
Lend me your energy!
I tell you what, playing this game on hard has gotten so annoying. It just cancels out the Oh, it's so difficult. I don't think I could beat that without probably eating a ton of food, maybe. I mean, I'll try it once. Why can't I do this one? Learn Meteor Smash level 3? Oh. Kind of annoying that it's just dumping all of this on me right now. Instead of doing it progressively. Okay, I should be able to do that.
Lend me... Lend me your energy! Lend me your energy! Lend me your... Lend me your energy! Whoa! Lend me your energy!
That worked.
Lend me your energy!
Oh, they both
Lend me your energy!
Oh, that's easy. That was so hard. Another impact strike. I just don't think I could do this yet. No. There's a spot to sleep here?
I'm gonna go up against some super tough guys. Maybe all that intense gravity training had some kind of weird effect on me. Let's do this!
Can't give them?
Give me your energy! Done already?
That takes care of that. Alright. Where's the campfire I was flying towards? Eat a meal, sure. Sure, we'll eat a meal. Yummy, yummy, yummy food. Alright, so let me try that. One more time. I'm not gonna keep trying. I'm only gonna battle it once. I think those 3 levels I need to make this a fair fight. Wow, that was a great start. Come on, man. Part of this is just the unfairness of how this game does its hard mode. I wasn't even in that class. That is so ridiculous. The way that caught me. Stop Well, that's not good. I just need to get rid of one. This thing should be a whole lot easier. Got rid of one. Okay.
Lend me your energy!
Come on! Insta-stun, I'm so tired of that. That's not hard, that's just unfair. That's really unfair.
Lend me your... Lend me your energy! Try this! Lend me your energy! Take this! Here goes!
Burning now. Okay.
Lend me your
Is that fair
energy!
enough?
Lend me your energy!
Okay. They can straight cancel. They can't be stopped. Oh, this is stressful.
Lend me your energy!
Okay. I didn't think I'd beat that. It took a lot of stuff to beat it. I'm happy I got it early, though. Okay. Cool, so... I think that's an equipable? Yeah, it is. So, I don't use combat skills because they suck. So... Yeah, Kamehameha and Super Kamehameha. Okay. Can I level up anything? I can get this. I think everything else is locked. Okay. Head to that campsite to rest before I continue. That was stressful. I guess I should probably open the encyclopedia and get those rewards too. Okay. 24 D medals and some cards. Cool. Okay. I'm hoping that I get a bunch of medicine from Master Roshi when I see him again. I'm sorry, Vegeta.
Well, that wasn't much fun. Ah! Say goodbye!
Goku!
Dad!
Such a big blast. Holy crap, man.
What the? Hey, who are you? Kakarot, you finally show your face.
Gohan, here you go. It's a sensu bean. Give some to the others, too. I'm gonna fight these guys on my own.
Huh, you wanna fight me? What's a puny little guy like you gonna do?
About to find out.
There's no way you can beat me!
I get a load of you! Man, you're a big talker, aren't ya? I'm gonna knock you out cold.
I hate that automatic, like it's just automatic stuff. I don't even remember that on the game. Oh wow, that's a lot bigger. Oh cool. That checks out. Getting ridiculous, man. That move hits too hard. I don't even do that much damage to him. When I get near him, it's not how it played out in the anime at all. Not even. It's irritating.
Unless you're looking for more trouble, I'd get out of here if I were you.
Download this guy. You're a real joker, you know that?
Lend me your energy!
Oh my god, I'm tired of this. See if I can Kamehameha him to death. It wouldn't even let me do that. Nope. It just wouldn't let me do that. Yeah, I figured I got an A. Oh, boy. He had way too many immunity moves.
All right, I think it's finally time to show you my best stuff. Raccoon! Ultra! Fighting! Get ready for it!
Holy crap, man. You one-punch manned him pretty much there.
Sorry. You were wide open, so I just went for it.
You...
That's how it went the anime.
Damn, how is this possible? He's already gone beyond a Saiyan power level. But how? What kind of training has he put himself through to achieve this? Wait. What? Are the stories more than legends?
Legends?
Could it possibly be? Is he the legendary Saiyan warrior that appears once every 1,000 years? Is he actually a Super Saiyan?
What about you guys? You gonna go back to your own planet or what? Or do you want to end up like this guy over here?
Whoa! You hear that, Bert, huh? This spiky-head whip must be out of his mind!
Yeah, he actually believes that he has the power to take down Raccoon. Oh, he just got lucky. Raccoon wasn't fighting at his best, that's all.
Yeah, that was a fluke. I mean, his power level didn't even go over 5,000. Give me a break. Here we go! Yeah!
Jason Birder. I love these guys too.
So, you won't go back, huh?
No way!
Fight two of these guys hard. Okay.
My power!
Oh, come on. I went from stun to stun again. That's not even fair. Cool. Hard's really stressing me out. Hard is stressing me way out.
Whoa!
Cool. That was I'm getting so tired of these attacks.
It's my turn now!
Get out of my face!
You know, it doesn't look like you guys have the slightest clue of what you're doing. Lend me your energy! There's some of this, Mike! Crush out!
This guy should be a joke! His power level was only 5,000!
Whoa!
Man, that fast. It is nice how fast the regular is. Where'd he go? Are you for real?
It's my turn now! My power!
That move is actually stronger than everything else I've been doing.
It's my turn now!
God. That was not fun. I wasn't expecting to like run over them like he did in the anime, but they put up a fight like they were stronger.
Kakarot's rapidly increasing his power level at the exact moment he lands a strike. He must be trying to conserve his energy. That power spike is probably too quick for even their advanced scouters to detect. His power level is unbelievable. Where is all this power coming from?
I don't know, Vegeta.
Do you understand now? Just give up already! And leave this planet!
This must be some sort of nightmare! How can we elite warriors be so powerless against this guy?
Your naivete makes me sick. Why would you let them get away with that? You may have grown stronger, but that doesn't make you a Super Saiyan. Far from it.
Super Saiyan?
I can see that you're proud of how much you've increased your power, but that won't be nearly enough to defeat Frieza.
Frieza, huh? That's the guy King Kai told me about.
Yep.
Wait, so even after all the training I did, you're saying I'm still not strong enough to beat him?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Frieza possesses more power than you could ever possibly imagine.
Maybe you're wrong. I mean, you saw what Goku can do, right? I mean, those guys couldn't even lay a finger on him.
Yeah, they laid many fingers on
Goku
me.
is unstoppable.
I don't know about
Then
that.
fight him and find out for yourself. But that's not all. Frieza's probably already used the Dragon Balls to wish for immortality.
No, I don't think he's done that yet.
What? How would you know?
Well, if it's like using the Dragon Balls on Earth, the sky should get really dark and Shenron appears. But it's been bright this whole time, which means he probably hasn't made his wish yet.
Shen what? What the heck's a Shenron? You mean something comes out of the Dragon Balls?
Oh yeah, that's right. He probably doesn't know how to summon Shenron. That means we still have a chance to make our wish.
Hooray!
Appears we've got some company arriving. Looks like Jace has brought Captain Ginyu along with him. Wait, where's Frieza? I thought for sure he'd be back at his ship with the Dragon Balls that Captain Ginyu brought him.
I'm sensing some massive energy over there. That's gotta be Frieza.
Over there?
Oh, we're in big trouble now. That's where Guru is. Oh no, Frieza's probably gonna force Guru to tell him how to make a wish with the Dragon Balls.
Yeah. And once he's figured that out, he's gonna kill Guru for sure. He doesn't know that he won't be able to use the Dragon Balls if Guru dies.
What?
That settles it. Krillin and Gohan, you two get the Dragon Balls. Me and Vegeta will go stop Frieza.
Right. And if we don't hurry, Guru is done for.
We have to find Bulma and get the Dragon Radar.
Yeah, good idea.
Good luck, guys. And be careful.
Goku, go get him!
Come on, Vegeta, let's go. We're gonna go greet those Ginyu guys.
Fine.
I love Vegeta. Fine.
You're probably a lot stronger now that you've recovered from a near-death experience.
Vegeta's actually stronger than me level-wise, but not battle power. I find that funny. It said battle... Oh, they did. No, they didn't. It must be talking about Vegeta then? Yep. It was talking about my boy Vegeta. Alright, I probably should go to wherever the
So you know
sword
about that, huh?
crafting things are, so that way.
Wait a minute. If neither Frieza nor Ginyu are back at the ship, then that means the ship's completely defenseless right now.
Something wrong, Vegeta?
It's nothing.
I mean, I can make dishes, but... I only had 3 high-quality wolf... Oh, I can do that. gonna need a lot of credits. I don't think I will sell for that much. God. Is that all I have worth money? Oh, these are made to be sold. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. I did not know those were made to be sold. An exchange item? I probably shouldn't sell those. I think I'm gonna sell the healing items I have, because I like the... I like the ones you activate more. Just get a ton of them. I think that should be enough. I want to get a lot and power up because Frieza's coming up, and I don't know if I'm going to get to that tonight, but I know it's going to be hard stuff, so... That wasn't that bad. Alright, so let me save it first, because I've saved it a while again. Don't want to lose all that time. Alright. As soon as I get close to that, I'm going to eat a bunch of stuff.
Man, I'm low on energy.
I assume you're hungry too.
Okay, so... That increased my... Alright, I think we're good.
It might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
Might cause some trouble. Best to deal with this now.
You've got some real guts, you know that?
You got some
The
real
captain's
guts,
gonna make
know
you
that?
pay for what you did. Really?
Yeah, they all
This is the
deserve
guy,
that.
huh? His power level's around 5,000.
Just like we said, makes no sense, right?
Absurd! Relying too much on your scouter is a rookie mistake. Don't be a fool. Most likely, he has the ability to instantly increase his power. From what I can tell, I'd say his true power level is somewhere around 60,000.
60,000? Saiyans don't have that much power?
Promising. This'll be an enjoyable battle, the first in a long time.
Ginyu was smart. I'll give him that.
All right, let's do this, Vegeta. You take that smaller guy over there.
Kakarot and Ginyu are more or less equal in terms of power. If I'm lucky enough, maybe the two of them might take each other out.
Oh, Vegeta, you dirty cat.
This is the end of the line for you.
Farewell, Kakarot!
Vegeta! Here I go!
It's unfortunate, but
Man, I can't believe Vegeta did it. While me and this guy fight it out.
time to blow the half of his body. Ninja punching. That's a cheesy move. So cheesy. That made me feel like I was fighting a real person. Oh boy. Well, get you down.
It's my turn now! Lend me your energy! Lend me your energy!
Here, take that spirit ball.
Lend me your energy! Whoa! It's my turn now!
I don't know what I completed, but I completed something. Those buffs really helped.
Are you? No, you can't be.
I straight up annihilated
Are you a
him.
Super Saiyan?
Vegeta said something about that too. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Super Saiyan? You mean
The legendary
the
warrior?
legendary warrior?
No! This cannot be!
Is this guy really the only thing in the universe that even Lord Frieza is afraid of?
I don't know about that, but what I do know is that I'd like to avoid fighting if I can. So listen up. Just leave the planet. I'm saying this for your own good.
What? Are you joking?
No, I'm serious. I don't want to kill you guys if I don't have to.
I've heard that the Super Saiyan is the ultimate warrior, one that lives only for battle and bloodshed. Oh, I get it.
You're
not actually a Super Saiyan, are you? But be that as it may, your power is still far greater than my own power.
What's funny?
Jace, take my scouter.
What are you doing?
That body of yours is pretty strong. Yes, and I think I'll take it! Change!
Goku was plenty fast enough to dodge that, you know? Oh, frickin' raccoon holding me back.
What's going on? What am I doing all the way over there?
We've made a trade.
Not a very
Your
fair
body
one
is
either.
mine now.
Hey, Captain, here's your scouter.
Right. Now, back to the ship. It's possible Lord Frieza may have returned already.
So this is why he damaged his own body. It all makes sense now. I'm in serious trouble. If I don't hurry, Wait, no. He's gonna meet up with Krillin and the others. That's it. Wait a second. Even if I make it back to Earth, Chi-Chi probably wouldn't be all too happy seeing me the way I am right now.
The sacred text.
He seems to have sniffed us out. It won't be much longer until he's here.
You must go, Dende, and hurry. Those Earthlings need you.
Okay, I understand, but please don't die, Grand Elder Guru.
He was gonna die in a couple days anyway. Like, I don't. The time is precious, but it makes no difference.
I suppose I'll let this one live. There's no sense wasting my time with a single speck of dust.
Ah, poor Nail.
What do you want?
Greetings and salutations. My name is Frieza, and I've come to your humble little planet in search of the Dragon Balls. Fear not, as I have already managed to
Allergies are
gather
acting up
all
today,
7
man.
of them. Though it would seem I am unable
my
to draw
nose
upon their
all,
power. Which is what brings me to the lot
Or
of
not
you.
weak.
Tell me what
raw,
I must
little
do in order to grant my wish.
I suggest you leave. We have no intention of telling monsters like you.
I would be more forthcoming if I were you. Although I do not intend to kill you, I will use force if necessary. There are 2 of you, yes? I don't care which one of you it is, but one of you will tell me.
Fine. If that's how it's going to be, then we'll fight. But know this. Grand Elder Guru, the creator of the Dragon Balls, resides here. If you kill him, the Dragon Balls will disappear as well.
Nail, my son, you must hold him off as long as you can.
Oh, that's a
Understood,
tall
my
order.
lord.
I see. But I'm curious. Don't you wonder if he'll still refuse to tell me what I need to know when he sees that you're about to die?
I won't go down as easy as you think. But we're not going to fight here. Grand Elder Guru doesn't have much longer to live. Fighting here would only hasten his end.
Oh, very well then. Oh my, that's quite impressive. You've somehow managed to raise your power level to 42,000. Such a feat for the likes of you. But just to give you a sense of scale, allow me to inform you of what you're truly up against. My power level, you see, is 530,000. Rest assured, however, I haven't the slightest intention of fighting you at my full power. How kind of me.
That's enough!
Nail was awesome, especially in the anime. He was awesome. It's a shame he had to fight like that.
Where are the Dragon Balls? They're either hidden somewhere or Frieza's holding on to them. Wherever they are, those Earthlings are sure to find them with that contraption of theirs. But before they get the chance, I must mask my power. They'll quickly realize I'm here otherwise. This should work. Once those runts summon that Shenron creature, I'll kill them and get my wish granted. It won't be long until I run into them. I should change into a new battle suit while I have the chance.
Krillin! The Dragon Balls are over there!
Gotcha! Let's go, Gohan!
Looks like all 7 of them are together in one spot.
Right, now's our chance.
I hope my dad's all right.
Of course he's all right. He's Goku. Plus, Vegeta's with him.
Yeah, that's true. Lucky!
Yeah, I saw a new super attack tree or something like that. Want to make sure. I wish I could just go to the next character instead of having to do this. Yeah, Krillin's tree is much smaller. That's for sure.
A lot of power in this.
Still,
Okay, I still have my
I
butt.
wonder
I
what
didn't
sort
realize.
of training Goku had to go through to get so strong.
Okay, no free.
My dad! No surprises.
Who do I gotta fight now?
The radar's showing that the Dragon Balls aren't in the ship, but somewhere near it.
Looks like no one's around. Now's our chance to look for the Dragon Balls. So, they actually buried them in the ground.
Huh. We've got all of them now.
Ah, so that's where they are. Hurry and summon that Shenron creature, you fools. Once that thing makes an appearance, I'll trash the kids and finally make my wish for immortality.
Harunga appears.
Well, here goes.
Right.
Come forth, Shenron, and grant our wishes! Nothing happened. What's going on? Where's Shenron?
Maybe the phrase you use is different to summon him here.
Damn it, what the hell are those two doing?
Krillin, someone's coming this way.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. And they got some wicked power. One of them's that Ginyu guy.
Does that mean my dad lost?
What the? Goku, did you beat Ginyu and befriend one of his men or something like that?
Whoa, they dug up the Dragon Balls! How did you do that?
What do you mean? Obviously, we used the Dragon Radar.
The Dragon Radar. So, did you already make your wish?
Well, it's the craziest thing. We tried to summon Shenron, but it just won't work. You know, there's something different about you, Goku.
I don't know how you
Can't quite place it. That's a scouter, isn't it? Why are you wearing one of those, Goku?
Krillin, that's not my dad.
Huh? Gohan, what do you mean it's not your dad?
I don't know how to explain it, but I know it's not him.
This body no longer belongs to that Saiyan. I couldn't resist its power, so I took it.
Wait, what did you say? And you're...
Krillin!
Gohan! That's not me!
Wow, you actually made it this far. That's correct. I am the mighty leader of the Ginyu Force, Captain Ginyu!
No, it can't be. That's my dad?
He swapped bodies. All this really complicates things.
Go on. Krillin, I know you two have what it takes to get rid of this guy. Don't hold anything back.
Are you serious?
Really let him have it.
I can't.
You're talking as if you think they can win! Remember, this is your body!
Yeah, you're right about one thing. That's my body, not yours. As long as my mind is separated from it,
Yes,
you
true.
can't unleash the full power it's capable of.
You fool! The great Captain Ginyu will not fall for such tricks!
Oh, God. Here we
Let
go.
me join in the fight, Captain! I can totally make these low-lives suffer!
I'm so sick
Trust
of
me!
fighting Jace.
Well then, if you're looking for a fight, why don't you try me on for size?
Vegeta! When did you...
I think it's finally time to test this new body of mine out!
Stop doing this. So cheap. It's so cheap. Okay. Canceling out my old Oh, wow. I just feel like playing is going on anymore. Never fun.
Don't be ridiculous!
Some of this might.
Small fry like you stands a chance against us. Big popcorn, someone trembling with fear. Does my power scare you that much? Me? Afraid? Why would I be afraid of you? No way! How could Vegeta have so much power?
I am one step closer to becoming a Super Saiyan!
Oh, you're full of crap, mate!
Some of this might.
Now die, face!
That guy was like top tier avoiding insane is what he was. Some of these fights. Good. Kill him.
No! This can't be happening! Jace couldn't have been defeated so easily!
You're next! Die!
He's gonna
He'll
do it. Looks like I'm back to being me again.
What the hell just happened? What was that just now?
That feels like my dad, all right. My dad, he's back in his own body.
Damn it! This time I'm taking Vegeta's body!
Uh-oh. If he switches places with Vegeta, we're all done for. Not good.
Now, your body is mine, Vegeta!
Perfect.
Change!
Huh. Poor Gideon.
What just happened?
Yes, I did it. I turned him into a frog.
Nice. Very nice.
Tell me how to use the Dragon Balls. Tell me, and I'll put an end to your suffering. I may not be able to kill that elder of yours, but you, on the other hand, are expendable. Consider this your final warning. Tell me how to grant my wish, or die!
It's too late for you. Dende is on his way to meet the Earthlings. He's going to tell them how to use the Dragon Balls.
What? The little worm from before. Curse you! You were merely wasting my time, weren't you? I'm not picking up a signal from the Ginyu Force. No! All 5 of them couldn't have. They couldn't have all been defeated. No. Something must have happened between Vegeta, the Earthlings, and the Ginyu Force. And the Dragon Balls!
Oh boy.
No! I, the almighty Frieza, will be the only one to make any wishes! Not lower life forms like you!
He just rocketed right into that mountain.
This medical machine here. It should put you back in prime condition before you know it. Oh, and might as well give you some battle suits while we're at it. That way you'll at least be somewhat protected.
Huh? Battle suits? You mean like that one?
I don't really like how it looks.
Whoa, this is crazy! It's super lightweight. It feels like I'm not wearing anything at all.
And these shoulder pads don't really get in the way. We have all sorts of room to move.
Go on. We should head over to Guru's place while Goku's recovering. If we don't find out how to summon Shenron, then we came all the way out here for nothing.
Right. Let's get going.
Go find out how to activate the Dragon Balls. I am going to rest up before this fight with Frieza.
Okay. Let's hope we don't run into him first.
Got a sub-story.
I wonder how long it's gonna take for my dad to fully recover.
I don't know, long enough for me to have to play as Gohan again.
What?
Take him out before he does anything evil.
Well, Vegeta's dead in no time, so hopefully not too long. Huh?
Huh? Whoa, now.
Okay.
Look at that. Yeah.
Chef Malone.
Whoa, now.
Let's see.
Of course. You have to collect some kind of special fruit.
I owe you.
Oh, these quests are kind of weird. There we go. Okay, I got a yucker melon. Alright.
I think I can handle this.
Somewhere here, but
I think I can handle this. Take you down. I actually won.
where, oh where? They joked about how it could roll in the water, so tough, actually.
I think I might be hungry.
Feeling the hunger.
I think I can handle this. Take you down! How's that?
Kind of
I
ridiculous.
think I might be hungry.
Let's get some grub.
Go back to this guy and see what he says about the roll. No.
Hey!
Melons got that. Roll nuts fall from their trees and roll away to ripen. Or, it did say something about a roll. Okay. There we go.
Right, that should do it. Hi!
Look at that.
The yucker melon. Everything went A-okay.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Ridiculous. It's so silly.
Whoa now.
Alright. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I need to go to the restroom. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm back now. I was trying to hold it till I ended the stream, but it just wasn't happening.
Someone's on the move. Wait, that power. It's Dinde!
Krillin! Gohan! What are you doing here?
Well, we finally collected the Dragon Balls, but we can't do anything
Because
with
it's
them.
Karunga, not
No,
Shenron.
we thought we'd head to Guru's place and ask him what to do.
I knew it! This is perfect! Grand Elder Guru told me to find you two and tell you how to use the Dragon Balls. You won't be able to make a wish unless you say it in the Namekian language.
Namekian, huh? I guess that would explain why it didn't work before.
That would
We
explain
need to
it, yeah.
hurry! Grand Elder Guru doesn't have much time. Frieza might be on his way here as we speak.
Right.
Right.
Oh yeah, what about Vegeta? He said he was gonna rest up, right?
Yeah. He's probably still sleeping.
Good. We gotta make sure we're extra stealthy on the way back.
I mean, yeah.
Made it. So how's Vegeta?
He's still sleeping.
Well, he's been in his fair share of battles recently. Now's our chance to leave him here and go make our wishes. We gotta grab the Dragon Balls and make our way out of here without waking him up. Even if Shenron wakes him up, we should still have enough time if we're far enough away. All right. It looks like Vegeta doesn't even know we're here.
Yeah. Someone's coming this way. They're super fast.
Huh? It's Frieza! Hurry, Dinde. Do what you need to do to help us make our wishes.
Right!
Oh, man. Talk about a tense moment. Like, that is real tense.
They're glowing. And the sky. It's getting dark.
Just like the Dragon Balls on Earth.
Karunga.
You who have gathered all 7 Dragon Balls, now state your wishes. I shall grant you any 3 wishes that are within my power.
Whoa! That Namekian Shenron is one generous dragon!
Hurry! Tell me your wishes before Vegeta or Frieza get here!
Oh, right. First, ask him to bring back everyone on Earth who was killed by the Saiyans.
Bande Parura, Rutimeraru, Fanparitsu, Humeritohero, Runchuro, Itash Gulchpa, Pontero, Ruche!
Sounds like a fancy salad.
I am unable to grant that wish. I am only capable of bringing back one person at a time.
What? Oh no!
It seems they can only wish back one person at a time.
Hey, let me talk to Gohan. Hurry!
Okay. Place your hand on my shoulder to talk to him.
Okay.
Thanks. Gohan, can you hear me? It's Piccolo!
Mr. Piccolo?
Listen up and listen good, okay? I know what's going on there. That first wish of yours, use it to bring me back. If I'm back, then Kami will be as well. You have to trust me on this. We can use the Dragon Balls on Earth to resurrect everybody else. We can bring them back.
Yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about that.
And as for the second wish, You have to make him send me to Namek. I want to make that wretched Frieza suffer slowly for slaughtering my people. I'm a lot stronger now thanks to the training I've done. I know I can beat him. You have to warp me to Namek.
Okay, Mr. Piccolo.
Good. Do whatever you want for the third wish.
Dinde, ask him if he can bring back Piccolo. He was a Namekian that used to be on Earth.
Okay, you said his name was Piccolo, right? Tetorapto, Hoto Piccolo, Pupimero Papi Moposo, Patorate Moripe, Kuri Pupas, Puya Kirigo, Ooteku Horoxa, Pero Pupo!
Understood. I will grant your first wish.
Purunga's cool. I love Shenron, but Purunga's cool. He just is.
Kame! Piccolo, what is this? What in the world are you up to?
For our second wish, please ask him to take Piccolo, the guy we just brought back, and then warp him straight here to Namek.
Okay. Tarumopura Akororu, Stenunipuro, Hikoloru Magaka, Tamakaroru!
Consider it done. I shall grant your second wish.
So, this is Planet Namek, the home of my people. Not sure why, but there's something familiar about it. Now's not the time to get emotional. I need to find Gohan and
Why
the
couldn't
others.
they just say to where we are?
I'm sensing a massive energy in the distance. Ugh, it must be that monster Frieza. I sense 3 huge powers near there. They've got to be Gohan and the others.
Right you are. Wow. 600,000 for Piccolo?
I thought for sure Frieza was on his way here. But what the hell is going on? Why is it dark outside? There's no night on this planet. What the hell is that monstrosity? Those Dragon Balls and those twerps, they're gone. That beast must be the Shenron creature those two were talking about. Ugh, I can't believe they took the Dragon Balls right from under my nose. Damn them!
Your second wish has been granted. Now, state your final wish.
Wait, he granted our wish? Then where's Piccolo?
Well, you did ask to have him sent to this planet, but you didn't say where. Did you want me to have him sent here?
Oh no, now what are we supposed to do?
Oh, you actually thought you can trick me? You're going to pay for that! How could you be so stupid? Get it through your head! Frieza can't be defeated unless I'm immortal!
Wait, we get 3 wishes. So that means there's still one left.
What are you doing, Gohan?
Well, now that's what I like to hear. Now then, make me immortal. Frieza's already on his way here.
Hold on. Do you not have a final wish?
Oh man, we're out of options at this point. Hurry, Dinde, grant Vegeta's wish. I hate to admit it, but he's our best shot at getting out of this mess.
Okay, I'll ask Purunga.
Yes, finally! Frieza has no hope of beating me now. Even if I don't have the strength to beat him, I'll eventually wear him down.
Okay, here goes.
What the? The dragons disappeared! The Dragon Balls, they're stone!
Grand Elder Guru, he's gone. He finally died.
What do you mean? What about my immortality?
I'm sorry.
Oh no! It's Frieza!
Well, you've really done it now, haven't you? You have destroyed my dream of attaining true immortality in the most spectacular fashion. As for the lack of response from the Ginyu Force, I suppose I have you to blame. I don't fully understand what has happened, but this is a rather surprising turn of events. How could I have foreseen the Dragon Balls turning to stone just as I was about to make my wish a reality? I can only imagine Vegeta's disappointment, though it pales in comparison to my own. This is a first, to be sure. No one has ever been foolish enough to make a mockery of me on such a grand scale. You worms will pay for this! I'm going to make your deaths long and painful! None of you will escape my wrath! Prepare to experience hell!
We're doomed!
What is his power level? There's no way we can beat someone like this!
Of course. Did you really think 3 measly ants could defeat a dinosaur?
We can beat you! There's enough power between the 3 of us to take you down! The power level of those 2 keep rising, and the kid still has a ton of untapped power ready to go! Not to mention, I'm getting even closer to becoming your worst nightmare, a Super Saiyan!
I grow tired of hearing about that preposterous myth. Please, you are no Super Saiyan.
You will be someday.
It's no myth. I'm strong enough now to take on even that freakish transformation of yours.
Transformation?
Did you say transformations? What are you talking about, Vegeta?
A small number of people throughout the universe have the ability to transform when needed. Some camouflage themselves with it, while other beings use it to conserve their energy.
My transformation serves another purpose, I'm afraid. You see, my power is so great that I struggle to contain it at times.
What did you just say?
He's bluffing. Relax. He doesn't have that much power.
Oh, you think so? You know, I recall when I took over planet Vegeta. I hadn't a need to transform in order to subdue you simian barbarians and your king. That's right, Vegeta. Your planet was nothing special. Not even your father.
I wouldn't be so cocky if I were you. My father's strength back then pales in comparison to mine now.
Ah, so it was Frieza that destroyed the Saiyan planet.
Go on, transform. Show us what you really look like, Frieza.
Why did he have to ask for that?
Very well. If you wish to die that badly, then I'm more than happy to oblige. You're in for a rare treat. Not many have had the privilege of seeing this form.
His power level, it's insane!
Oh boy.
Careful now. This won't be like before, and I won't be gentle. Perhaps you've noticed my massive increase in power. In terms of power level, I would say it's over 1 million.
What? No way!
That was a good attack. Not even gonna lie.
Oh my, you look rather scared, Vegeta. What's wrong? You weren't expecting this? For me to be this powerful?
Damn you, Frieza!
Now then, who shall I send to hell first? How about you?
Oh.
Krillin!
Oh.
What have you done to him?
Well, I'm not gonna like this.
You hope to save him? Such foolishness. He'll be dead soon enough. I don't seem to know my own strength. It's rather difficult for me to control this much power.
Whenever the brat loses his temper, his power starts skyrocketing. Gun!
Snot-nosed brat actor.
And Vegeta saved the day. Freaking blast him from the side. That worked. That worked really well, actually. I'm kind of happy with it.
How surprising. That little attack of yours just now actually managed to hurt. But you are no match for me. All you've succeeded in doing is angering me further.
It's no use. Damn it! So much for that plan of ours. The energy from before is larger now. Frieza appears to have finally made his move. There's an energy nearby. Wha- He looks just like me. Must be Namekian.
So, you're the Namekian the Earthlings were talking about. They got their wish. Good for them.
You seem to know a lot about what's going on. You probably also know these Earthlings called me here to help them, not to talk to the locals.
Oh, Piccolo.
Sorry, but you're on your own.
I don't know what kind of training you put yourself through, but your power, it's unbelievable. Too bad it's not enough. You might have actually been able to take on Frieza.
Actually, he would have been able to kill Frieza.
If you recombined with your other half.
What? You mean I could stand a chance against Frieza if I fused back together with Kami? Is that what you're telling me?
That's right. I was no match for Frieza. But I got a sense of his power.
There's no way in hell I'd join back with that dried-up dolt. Besides, I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Then fuse with me. If you do, you'll increase your power tenfold, maybe more.
What? Fuse with you?
There's not much time. I only have a few moments left. Your mind will still be your own. Quickly, place your hand on my body.
Fine. I'll do it.
Make Frieza suffer for what he did to our people.
Agreed.
Oh, I'm planning on it.
Frieza needs to pay the ultimate price.
That's unbelievably incredible! So this is what he was talking about! I'm on my way, Gohan.
So he can go in the adventure tab, which I think is where I put Guru.
I can win with this kind of power.
So I think I'm gonna do that. Not what I expected. Do I have any more adventure gifts? What is he good at? Oh, he's good at tinkering. Let's move him to the... I think this goes to her. Yep. Okay, let's do 8 or 2. Okay, so there's that. These guys are looking. Hey, did I have everybody out on the board? I don't have. He probably goes into Z. It's not what I expected. Still, I'll power him up for now. That's not the one I thought it would be. Sea Warrior. That's what I meant to do. What is that gold thing? Wait, I have Puar. Did I get Yamcha somewhere? He's in the sea. Training and development. Okay. That's right, I gave him the wrong one last time. I remember now. Okay, so that went up. This is the God one, so let's... gentleman one. Let's level up launch. Alright. I think that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I don't really want to get into the Frieza fight until the next stream. I don't want to like get into it and have to stop, so we'll end it like 20 minutes early today. I do want to thank everybody who stopped by. Thank all my lurkers. I appreciate you guys a lot. I know I didn't talk much today. YouTube's really got me annoyed because I had a good day yesterday, and today now it's just being silly for some reason, and I can't figure out what the problem is, but I hope I can figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here, get this on YouTube, and relax. I appreciate you guys. I will be back tomorrow with more Dragon Ball. Not much else to say, really. Just have a good night. Thank you guys on YouTube for watching. I'll see you later. Peace.